Just saw the policeman and I didn't know what was happening.
I think it was a young boy that got stabbed because he was helping somebody else out in a fight.
The one of them had a knife and he just stabbed in his heart. When the ambulance came, they tried to save him, but honestly it was too late.
Someone got stabbed.
A little kid lost his life.
One teenager was stabbed to death.
One fellow died here, you know.
There was a boy who was murdered. When I pass through this location, my main feeling is one of real sadness that something like this has happened.
As a mum, it's very hard. It's disheartening to see a young life taken away like that. Society is broken. That is what I can say.
I feel bad because he was just only 15 years old.
Absolutely devastated. Really, really upsetting. You know, when I go past there, it makes me feel very, very tearful.
I felt deflated because automatically the first thing that came to mind was not another young person.
I felt quite sad because he was only a teenager, and my brother is also a teenager.
We were sad, my whole family was sad. We couldn't believe this happened.
I just can't take it because sometimes I used to go this side, now I go like the other side.
It's horrible to live in our century and pass this kind of thing.
Very scared, yeah. I can't walk as safely here, you know. I don't like here, you know.
Tears were rolling down my eyes because, you know, without knowing this guy, but it's just, you know, humanity, and I just think we're lost.
Parents are sending their kids to school and they're not returning back from school.
How can such a thing happen here? Look at this place. A lot of people are passing and nobody did anything to help this poor child.
I think it's a very serious problem, and it's a great shame that so many young people are involved with stabbing. The people who are carrying knives are not just the people who are out to stab others, but many young people are just carrying them for protection.
And youngsters are killing youngsters, right, yeah? That's the state of the country right now.
Is the knife crime is increasing in London?
It's increasing because I think lack of guidance amongst young people, because all of them are filled with so much potential, so much talent, but then they don't necessarily know what to do. Lack of role models in the community.
What do I think? Oh, it's frightening, isn't it? I've got teenage children, so I worry about them all the time, especially my son. You know, young black boys are always a target, aren't they?
So many people don't feel safe in our cities anymore. And it's worse for, I don't know if it's the right expression, but for black people it's worst everywhere.
I just don't feel safe myself walking around because before it used to be a thing where, you know, you get to just walk down the street and nobody cares. But now it's just about whether you're Muslim, whether you're black, whether you're whatever.
Problems between communities and, like, you know, younger guys, sadly, are the ones who are dying in our streets, and that's very sad.
Of course, this affects all business here. This Stratford is a migrant area, and then people think, oh, this is the immigrant people always doing this. No, and then this affects also this is the fascism as well.
The ones that are dying are becoming younger, and the ones that are committing these crimes are becoming younger as well. So that shows that as a community, we're not putting our weight together, we're not pulling our weight and not being active enough.
Wake up, children are killing children. It's not adults no more, it's children. They need to wake up.
They get themselves involved in these gangs. They are talking, I don't know what is it they are talking about, what they do there, or what attracts these children into that thing. Anybody who kills by the knife will be killed by knife.
Members of this gang in North London admit they've carried and used knives since the ages of 10 or 11.
If somebody touches me here, my whole gang's gonna come to you, your whole family's getting killed.
It's unfortunate sometimes that they feel that by joining a gang, they get a sense of validation. They tend to believe that they can find their identity in a gang. So there's a huge identity crisis that's taking place amongst young people as well.
They're bored. When I was growing up, there was youth clubs, there was places to go. Now, there's nothing for them to do because of the financial cutbacks by the government.
At the moment, I'm thinking about basically, do I want my son to be growing up his teenage life in this country? At the moment, no, I don't want it.
The technology makes all our youth people like crazy.
Negative movies, they're seeing violence in films, they're seeing violence in social media, they're seeing violence in music, they're seeing that repetitively.
Are we training children to become good citizens or what?
Get your money out, government, you know, get your money out. The mayor says he's going to do this, that, the other. The mayor hasn't done anything.
The youth centres used to be places that they used to come to for inspiration, workshops that will help them build themselves, that will give them career goals, that will help them with their education. It would bridge the gap between the community and the parents, the youth centres and the parents. So there was almost like a family place, a place of safety, a place of peace. So now these places have been shut down. It's had a really negative impact on these young people.
I think young people should be educated about the risks of carrying knives, whether it's the risks, the physical risks, or also the risks of the penalties that they could face if they're found with knives. And I also think that shops and online retailers that sell knives should have more restrictions on the sale of knives to young people.
Maybe there should be more opportunities for those people that are less advantaged to keep them a bit more busy.
What we need is like, I need a bit of proper education, proper families, you know, a proper way of life.
We need to do all the things and the government has stopped. We need to open up more youth centres, police on roads.
And then more job, not gambling places.
These children are our future generation. They need to go to school, they need to be educated to become what they want to become in future.
See, morality tells you that what is wrong and what is good, right? It is your family. It could be the best institution.
Black people need to show that Black Lives Matter. You can't go around killing each other, but then when someone of a different colour kills you, then all of a sudden Black Lives Matter. If it matters, don't be killing each other. Where's the unity? Where is the love?
There's not one solution. You have to do lots of solutions to resolve the problem.
Parents, their community, and everybody should get involved.
We should love each other, you know, and love should be the message, no hate.
Talk and talk.
Stand up for all violence, stand up for the women's rights. We have to fight together.
We cannot live like this. All of us are afraid. We are all looking over our shoulders. We can't live like that. Society, get up. Everywhere, wherever you are coming, you come from Africa, British, whatever, everybody should rise up.
Change will come if we all do what we're supposed to do. If we realize that you are the community, I am the community, that we are all society. If we realize that what happens to one individual affects another, we'll make that change as one.
System of pressure, new life, now everything twice, we need a new life, system of pressure, new life, now everything twice, pressure, can't get the bills I'm holding up, me have to make the money and me use them grow.